Yeah, I've been having it's been a day for me. So you guys, I currently moved. I'm currently moving, so I'm a little bit behind on everything. I'm having to pack and unpack, and I have stuff going on outside of YouTube. So please excuse me for my Diddy trial updates. I'm a little bit behind. I'm gonna drop day 11 tonight. I have a playlist that's on my channel for all of my Diddy content so far. So please make sure you guys are going and checking that out as well. The playlist is under the tab. It should say playlists under all my tabs, where the videos are listed, where the content is listed. Today, we have come to get into none other than Kiari Cephas and Belcalis Almanzar, also known as Offset and Cardi B. Okay, these two have been on the internet acting like some smooth clowns. I'm talking about like some smooth clowns. This is what happens when two immature entities hook up and call themselves a couple. Okay, this has gone wrong for them. This is going bad for them. This is not good. I'm talking about these two are really just embarrassing themselves to me, embarrassing their children. They have three children together, cute little baby wavies. Now, this is not all three of them, but this is Wave and Culture right here. And this is when Wave was younger, so this is a little bit of an older pic. This is before Cardi B did that last BBL, okay? Because that last BBL is a problem with me. I must be honest. The last BBL is a huge problem. You out here in these streets looking really bad, Cardi B. I don't care which way you slice it, which way you cut it. That last BBL has her looking like a clown from the waist down. And then I don't know what she did with her, the top. It looks like they're going to explode. I can see every vein. I mean, I'm just shocked that she didn't botched herself out the way that she has. But these three, nonetheless, have three children. Obviously, Offset liked it. Okay, she said, F with these saying, because Monica said I'm fine anyway. Okay. Well, you must not be fine enough because he's been cheating. But anyway, let's talk about the children really quickly. They do have Culture, who is 6. They have Wave, who is 3. And they have a newborn who is named Blossom, who Offset has allegedly only seen 5 times since she was born. And that is according to Cardi B. Now, Cardi B has been on the internet going off. What happened was, okay, what had happened was, Offset has been seeing Cardi B out and about, and Cardi B has been out and about, and Offset and Cardi B have been in court, and they have been kind of going at it. Okay. And so Offset has been making his statements online, claiming that Cardi B is not a present parent and claiming that she should pay him spousal support. Now, here's my issue with Cardi B and Offset and this whole spousal support. You know what? Before I even go there, okay, let me get into the article for the spousal support. This channel is kind of small, so don't want to drag out too much on the channel, because I could drag this video for hours and hours because I do have a lot to say about Cardi B and Offset. But let me get into this article really quickly. Hold on one second. Let me go. All right, so here we are at the article. All right, now this is an exclusive out of TMZ, which is why I wanted to come over straight to them. Got to give them credit where their credit is due. Okay, Cardi B is pissed. She's very upset. Got Offset over here asking for spousal support. Okay, now mind you, he doesn't want the children, and that's what really struck me as odd, but not really. And we're going to discuss why I feel like he's dead ass wrong. Okay, dead ass wrong for asking for spousal support. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to actually look at Exhibit A, B, C, D, and E in just a second. But on the headline, it says, Offset said, forget Bodak Yellow. I'm only interested in the green. He's asking for spousal support in his Cardi B divorce. Now, the article goes on to say Offset is not willing to give up his lifestyle. He's asking the court to ensure his lifestyle through Cardi B's pocketbook. The rapper filed an amended divorce response, okay? A response earlier this month in which he's now asking Cardi B pay him spousal support. He does not request a specific amount, okay? But I'm going to tell you what that's going to lead to. He's going to want her to put her financial records on display. And then they're going to say, well, here's the percentage out of what she makes that she's to give you monthly, like he's a bill, like he's a car note, like he is a mortgage, like he is a lawyer on retainer, like he is throwing her money down the drain, okay? Mind you, he is asking for joint custody of the children. Okay, he wants Cardi B's house to serve as the primary residence for these children, which is, listen, okay, you want me to take care of the kids and be the primary parent or primary guardian, where I will serve as the primary residence, which means that miscellaneous things are going to come up where I'm not going to be able to call you, reach you, or have the time to ask for you to pay for. I'm going to have to pay for, yet you want spousal support, okay? It's the first news from the divorce proceedings in months. That is very true. They've been very quiet with their business in this divorce proceeding, other than the shenanigans online with Cardi B with the other girl that he's taken to her Atlanta home, which she brings up. He took another girl in that Atlanta home, I believe, to make Cardi B want to give it up, to want to feel like, oh, you had another B in this home, so I don't want this home, anymore, and so to leave it to him. But what she wants is half of that home, and he did his big one, because she in fact doesn't want that home. And she never liked Atlanta, she said, and she doesn't want to live in Atlanta. She never liked it down there. She's from the Bronx. I am from the Bronx. And so she wants to be in the Bronx and raise her children in the Bronx. And that's that's rough to me. I don't know about that either. I mean, the whole world is rough, but the Bronx is pretty rough. But she's used to it, has her friends down there. She's got her gangbanging friends down there. We're going to talk about a little bit of that a little later on. She got into a little scuffle with Hazel E. Nasal He is what they call him online, where she mentioned something about Pyru. Sad to see her still in that mind state after having 3 children. At what point are you going to grow up and move forward without doing the gang stuff? But anyway, so this is the first news that we're hearing out of the divorce proceeding in months. It's been dragging on since August of 2024, according to TMZ. At the time, Cardi B blasted reports that Offset didn't support her or the children, ripping critics who labeled him a deadbeat. And remember, listen, she had his back. She had his back. Now she doesn't, and she's actually saying that those critics are right, and we'll go over that in a second. They've had more than their fair share of fights on social media. She said she didn't care if Offset got hit by a truck. She also made another statement like that today. However, Offset has filed for joint custody of the kids and to pay their own legal fees. So at least it seems like, at least the money seems like it's working out fine. Okay, Cardi B makes somewhere between $80 and $100 million, while Offset is reportedly making closer to $30 million. So, of course, he could use the extra money, is what the reports say. Let's get back over to these pictures. All right. So here is my big issue. Okay. This is my very big issue with Offset asking Cardi B for spousal support. So first of all, Offset has a array of children. Look at all of these children. Look at all of these kids, okay? And Offset has the nerve to be asking Cardi B for spousal support. Meanwhile, he is going to be giving her spousal support straight to his other baby mamas. And she knows that. She knows that very well. And she's a little bit upset about it. I think that Cardi B got in over her head when she got with Offset. I'm sure that she knows that this man creates broken homes. She knew that when she got with him. But we got to remember, she was coming off of her relationship with Tommy. Offset was really a rebound. Just like our boy Stefan Diggs is. He is a rebound. And you know, not for nothing, but Stefan Diggs is in a little bit of hot water messing with Cardi B. Okay. They were seen recently on a boat, and he was with these three females. Now everybody wanted to make the big, make it a big deal. Oh, he's dancing with these three women, and this, that, and the other. That's neither here nor there. Cardi B was also seen on her stories dancing with those same three women. That is not what the issue was. The issue was that Stefan Diggs was holding a bag with an unknown substance in it that he was handing out to people, to those three women that were standing near him on the boat. Seems like they were on the boat getting turned up, if you know what I mean. And I'm not talking about just in a way that is healthy or, normal. I'm talking about in a way that's abnormal and that's going to put people out of their mind and out of their body, if you know what I mean. So Stefan Diggs is in a lot of trouble messing with her. Cardi B, I can tell, wants to be free from Offset so that she can pursue Stefan Diggs in a different way. But I don't think she realizes Stefan Diggs is a party boy. Stefan Diggs has been with Big Lotto. He's been with Lil Baby's baby mama, Jada Waiter. I mean, he's gotten around. He's gotten around a lot in this industry, and there's so many people. I'm even hearing he's been with Eliza Reign. Who is one of Future's baby mamas. I mean, he's getting around like he's a rapper out here. Really, he's a ball player. They get around too, but the rappers have the big rep for getting around, and I feel like that's exactly what is going on with Stefan Diggs and Cardi B. And I feel like she's been dealing with Stefan Diggs since she was pregnant with Blossom. He's been effing her over that baby's head, as Offset said at one point. And I don't know. I don't know if there's real respect there if he's willing to do all that. And yet Cardi B, I don't know, she seems to be happy and elated and really happy with this boy. I mean, with Stefan Diggs, it feels like he's got something that's making her happy. With that being said, Offset is dead wrong. Okay, I'm trying not to cuss in this video, but he's dead wrong for asking Cardi B for spousal support when he has all these children. Y'all know he's currently paying a lot of money out in child support every month. Cardi B knows that. And so with him paying child support and then asking her for spousal support, he's basically asking her to replace his child support payments from his pocket to hers. It's almost, it's a trade-off, and I'm not okay with that. I'm used to men taking care of their children out here in these streets. And so for me, this doesn't sit well with me. Let's get over to some of Cardi B's audio that she left earlier today. Let's get over there.
Be sitting here in the industry trying to say that I'm a fuck mom. You're not gonna be.
Okay, Cardi B left a video on her ex, and she went the F off. I gotta warn y'all. I tried to warn y'all before she did all that cussing because I'm trying to take it easy on the cussing on this video, because y'all I already knew that Cardi B was gonna do a lot of cussing for me, so I didn't want to add to. But again, Offset is claiming that Cardi B is a missing mom, that she's not been hanging out with her children. She's not been taking care of the kids because she's been hanging out with Stefan Diggs. I know that a part of that is jealousy, but also a part of that is true. And Cardi B is mad about it. We're watching Cardi B actively be out here in the streets, hair messed up. Her lace fronts haven't been the same. She's claiming that she's getting F down. She's doing performances and also finding time to hang out in the streets with her new dude. I mean, when are you taking the time to be an active mother? It's I'm sorry, but it is very evident. And unfortunately, and I hate to say that because it is true, that she's not maximizing her time with her children. She's maximizing her time with Stefan Diggs. Now, mind you, I'm not saying that she can't get out there and have her fun, okay? But we are actively watching you, Cardi B. Go to your appearances, and then when you're not at your appearances, you are with Stefan Diggs. And she can be as mad as she want to, But that is true. Now Offset has called her out and he said, you're not at home with the kids. Also though, Offset, neither are you. Even though they're not in your primary care, where are you when she is not at home with the kids? Are you with the kids? No, you're not. So at this time we have two parents who are getting divorced that want to get their lives back from each other, that are kind of neglecting it to maximize, because I don't want to say they neglecting to spend time. I'm trying to word my words real lightly. They are neglecting to maximize their time with their children as they could be maximizing it a little bit more at this time. But I do understand that they're trying to get back out there in them streets. However, Cardi B got on her ex and she went the f off. Here's what she had to say.
Shit for a year. You're not gonna be sitting here in the industry trying to say that I'm a fuck mom. Nigga, I bust my ass for these fucking kids. And you haven't helped me with shit for a year. You need help. You need to go to fucking, I don't know where you need that. You need some help. I've been giving you grace because I know you're not mentally well. I've been giving you some grace because I know you're not mentally well. But enough, motherfucker. Enough. Like, bitch, you're going to call the Breakfast Club, and because you feel less of a man, you're going to be like, oh, because she's trying to take everything. Take what? Nigga, take what? You want, matter of fact, you want the house in Atlanta? All right, let's sell it. Give me my half. Give me my half of the house. All you got to do is give me my half of the house, and you can keep it. You want them fucking cars and fucking bags and blah, blah, blah that you gave me? Give me the same shit too. I give you the rings that you bought me and you give me the ring that I bought you. I give you the cars, you give me the cars that I bought you. You trying to say that I'm trying to keep everything. Like what? When was the last time you pay a bill in this fucking, in your kid's life? You haven't paid for shit. You haven't paid over a year.
So as you can see, she's already pointing out that she's the primary caregiver for the kids already. He's not paying nothing. He's not active. He just want. But this is what happens when you have kids by a man that already has a whole bunch of broken homes. And remember, she was going to war with his baby mama and everything else. Like he was just that dude. Like he was just the bomb like that. Like he was worth her doing all that for. So how could I mean, at the end of the day, when it's your turn, it's your turn. And now you just another baby mama under his belt. It's sad. It really is.
Listen up, y'all listening? Listen up. The fact that I'm waking up right now, right? The fact that I'm waking up right now to see that this fuck nigga and his fuck ass team, I know it's not his team. I know it's his bitch ass. Gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why this motherfucker asking for spousal support, because I was asking for everything. Because I was asking for everything. And because I don't be with my kids. Yo, you such a fucking pussy ass nigga. Word to my mother. I want you to die, but I want you to die fucking slow, nigga. When you die, nigga, I want you to die slow in the bed. And while you die, nigga, you gotta think of me. Let me tell y'all something, right? When I first filed for fucking child support, my lawyer filed for child support. I mean, when I first filed for divorce, my lawyer filed for shit. And this nigga started spazzing, right? So I told my lawyer, there's a renew, what's that shit called? There's a renew divorce paper, right? And in the renewed divorce paper, I asked for no child support. I didn't ask for no child support because I want to be done with this marriage. Like, I feel like I'm tied up. I asked for no child support. Kiari is allowed to see my kids. There is not one day that he's not allowed to see my kids. Okay? He stood up my kids 3 times. He have seen Blossom only like 5 times. Okay? And I've been trying to save your face. But for you, stop playing saying that I don't be seeing my fucking kids. Stop playing. Because you don't want to look like a less of a bitch ass nigga. All right. If I keep you away from the kids, right? All right. You talk to the kids almost every single day. You call the kids every single day. I allow you to talk to the kids every single day. If I allow you to talk to the kids, why would I not allow you not to see the kids? It was a point that he was making a big deal like, oh, I'm not going to go to New York to see the kids because I'm not going to be seeing my kids in a hotel room. All right, I was like, all right, so you could see him in my mom's house. You still made it a big deal. And I love my daughter so much. Yo, if I'm lying, my kids could die if I'm lying. I said, you
That's
know what?
ridiculous to say.
To make it easier for you, you could see the kids in my house. Just because I want my daughter to feel the love of her dad. Because I want my kids to have that love of their dad. I want the love of both parents, even if we're not together. Also, the last time we seen the kids was in March on Cody's birthday. Okay? So before you start talking to me about I don't see my kids, let's talk about it. You haven't seen the kids since March. Okay? You say it was gonna...
All right, let's get back to my picture. All right, so as you can see, she says that he has not seen his kids since March. Okay. And mind you, we are going into June. It's been months. She's claimed that he's standing the kids up. There's a lot of claims going on here, but I'm just going to tell you this. Okay. Offset is definitely, first of all, I believe the only reason why Offset got with Cardi B was because he's an opportunist. I believe the only reason why he got with her is because she was Cardi B. Offset never loved Cardi B. Offset wanted to be with Cardi B because she was Cardi B and she was making his career bigger. None of Offset's family likes Cardi B. There's not one family member in his family that actually likes this girl, okay? His mother can't stand her. Their family doesn't want to be around the kids because they don't like her. He's been going at war with his family as well for her, and then he turned around and this was the outcome of their relationship. So now Offset has all these broken relationships. The only person that Cardi B ever got along with was Takeoff, and he has passed away. That's the only person that she got along with. She doesn't get it. He accused her of sleeping with Quavo. So they started, they weren't able to maintain their relationship. They started not getting along. Quavo started making little comments about her as well. And then, as you guys know, things have got sour between Offset and Quavo. These things, these are all red flags. These are all indicators. Like I said, Offset has been the bounce back, the rebound. He had always been that. He's always been the guy that was creating broken homes and was there to love the woman that was jaded and broken. And unfortunately, Cardi B ended up having 3 kids by this man. Okay. By her rebound, by the man that creates broken homes, by the dude that obviously can't keep a woman happy, by the guy that can't stop cheating, the dude that needs her in order to get his career where it needed to be, and then it still didn't go there because he couldn't get along with the people that he originally came out with. People don't really like change that much. We deal with it, but when you come out with a group and then you try to go solo, it's kind of like Tamika Scott. Like, we kind of like looking at you like, we want to see you in the group that you came in. It kind of rubs us a little bit the wrong way. It's not the same, and it's definitely not the same numbers. However, again, Offset is dead wrong. And I'm talking about he's so wrong for asking for spousal support in this situation. Just because Cardi B makes more money than him doesn't mean that it's okay for him to ask for spousal support. Now, do I think that it's his team that asks? No, I think it's him that asks. I think he wants to optimize his opportunity. Okay. And Cardi B was his opportunity. I don't think that he got all that he thought he was going to get out of life, even though he wants to be in her shoes. He's not going to be in her shoes. And now she's saying she wants half of the house. I don't know that he can maintain things on his own and still live the same lifestyle. Her lifestyle is a little bit more heightened than his is as far as financially, and some of the things, some of the places she's able to go and things she's able to do, strings that she's able to pull. Was Offset right for going to the Breakfast Club and claiming that she was a missing mom and that she was out with Stefan Diggs more than she was with her kids recently? Heck no, he wasn't right for that, but he wasn't wrong in his claim. She has been out with Stefan Diggs a lot lately. And so, sis, you can't be in two, three places at once. You're at your bookings, you're at your shows, you're at hotels, you're going live from hotel rooms, your kids are not there. You're with Stefan, your kids are not there. You're on boats, your kids are not there. We're actively watching that. So, I mean, you can't be too mad at that. That's all I'm saying. As far as Kiari Cephas, like I said, just because you are a man does not just because you are the man that gets less money in this relationship doesn't mean that it's okay for you to start then taking money out of your children's mouths and out of Cardi B's pocket. You're still the father and the man of that family, and it's still for you to provide. Like, I really feel like a lot of these men have lost their morals, their values. Like, what's left? What the hell is left? What the hell is left, honey? Okay, it's just a ridiculous ball of ridiculousness. Let me real quick talk about Cardi B and Hazel E. Let me get there because I really, really, really wasn't interested in all this that Hazel E did with Cardi B, claiming that she slept around in the industry to get to where she is. That was sad. Let me get over to those screenshots though. Give me 1 second. All right, here we are. Here we are up in here. This is, and I'm gonna quickly cover this because I feel like Hazel E is just so desperate for attention that every message that Cardi B put out to her, she needed to post it and post it and post it. And it was like, girl, this is not that, like, girl, please stop. You wanted some recognition so bad. You want to be so connected. She just want to be connected real bad. It was sad to watch. Anyway, because she's a sad woman who wants to be on the internet. If y'all go on the internet, go on Instagram and look at Hazel E's um her Instagram, she got her keep opening her legs, got her V hanging out all over the place. I mean, this girl is real desperate for attention. It's really sad. And these girls be wondering why they can't keep a man. All them botch bodies in the world is not gonna keep you a man. You don't, like, girl, you ain't gotta do all that for no attention. It's just crazy to me. She got her V out everywhere, crack out everywhere. And I'm talking about, it's just not cool. And then she has an issue where she has fat underneath her muscle in her stomach. So it doesn't matter how many, ab ex or tummy tucks she gets. If you have fat underneath the muscle, there's nothing they can do about that. You still are going to look like your stomach is protruding at the top while it is slendering out at the bottom. It just doesn't look right. She just botched and she just need attention. Anyway, Hazel E claimed that Cardi B was sleeping around in the industry in order to make it and get where she is. Cardi B said, I never in my life effed or flirted with Mike Kaiser. Are you okay? He didn't sign me. Brooklyn Johnny, Daryl Jones, and Craig Kelman signed me. Second, I don't remember meeting you at the Summer Jam, and if I was rude, why would you go say hi to me at the MTV Awards? I wasn't rude to you at all. You happy you found a new nigga? You happy I found a new nigga? Are you no, you are not. You was under Tasha K's comments, happy as F because she was talking stuff about Stefan Diggs. Like, B, you're a loser. I never laugh when you put out there that you bought your own ring and that your baby daddy called you ugly, but you want to fake laugh and find enjoyment because of my new man, weirdo. You kept picking on me at a party over a party that I did. Now, mind you, the party that she's talking about is a party that Hazel E is claiming that Cardi B copied off of her party because she threw a princess themed party for her daughter. And then Cardi B threw a princess themed party for her daughter, as if they can't both have princess themed parties. It's just beyond me. Anyway, you kept picking on me over a party and you mad my sister defended me. Why don't you stop talking about people you don't know nothing about? Hazel E said, hating for what? I ain't never hating on you. And said, I'm not hating on you now. I only talk about how you got on. And it was a slap in my face because you was a B word. She's talking about when she met her in person at supposed an event When you really know the truth, the way you playing dumb is funny. You've lived a lot since then, so I know your memory ain't up to par, but I'm telling you why I crashed out on you in 2020 over the kids' party. Look at 2019. I was on your head too. So my kids' party was like, dang, took my whole program. Now the baby's party, this stuff is out of control. I'm not a puppet. Since everyone from your label is now fired, I bet you would go get a bag from that abuser of power. Honestly, if you did, he deserves it. No shade. And and Hazel E is just, she's just a mess, because at the end of the day, um she's trying to come at Cardi while also trying to give her a little bit of grace, like, oh, if you did come at the person that was, abusing power, then no shade, like he deserve it. Girl, you not on nobody's side, you just in this for yourself. So then Cardi says, and I didn't copy you. I told you the party planner gave me the princess theme ideas. At the end of the day, B, it's a kid's birthday party. Like, you salty about things that got kids involved. Like, what the F is wrong with you? All my kids' birthday parties go viral. Girl, I'm a superstar. Is you okay? My most viral party was actually my son's birthday party, and most expensive. Like, girl, get over yourself. Hazel said you did copy exactly what I did, hence why it went viral. I only speak in truths, love. Now, Hazel thinks that because Cardi B copied her, supposedly copied her princess themed party, that is why the party went viral. Like, Hazel E, don't nothing you do go viral. Girl, if you don't stop, that girl got millions and millions of followers on Instagram. You talking about she went viral over your party. Girl, be quiet. Okay? She said, I never F set. I met him in 2019. The first time we ever texted was in 2019 when he was getting more involved in my projects. Just because you and the vice president of my label, just because you the vice president of my label, you're not my direct contact. My direct contact are the people who signed me. Now she's saying, what Cardi B is saying is that she was not doing nothing with Offset before he got involved in her projects. And just because this person is the vice president of her label doesn't mean that she effed him. He's not her direct contact. She's only directly contacting the people who signed her. So Hazel said in 2019, when I aired him out about the stuff, and you posting the Oprah stuff after she posted me, you be trying to play dumb. Again, she just needs attention, okay? And never commented on yours. I been knew his mama hated you and some more stuff. N-words is dogs, all of them. One thing I'm not going to do is be happy for a divorce. I'm not that girl. I maybe don't F with you, but after getting played to go bag who you got, took him from Young Miami and Lotto, I'm like, go off. The baby mama stuff was crazy. It's pop culture. OFC, I'm a comment. Okay, so here's the thing. When she says took Offset from Young Miami and Lotto. I'm sorry, took Stefan Diggs from Young Miami and Lotto. Here's the thing with that, okay? Stefan Diggs ain't being taken from no one. He's giving himself away, and he's also he's a dog, like she said, like Hazel said. She's not wrong for this statement. I mean, this was a true statement. This man, Stefan Diggs, is not going to be, this is not a future with Cardi B. This is a right now. And I hope Cardi B understands that. Okay, Cardi goes on to say, and you talking about went on stage to dismantle the Barbie. First of all, dumb AB, I got invited by Remy to perform my song Forever. I don't know nothing else that she was doing on her stuff. Young Ma was there too. Do you got that same energy for her? And secondly, dumb AB word, you never happy for nothing I do. Since when you gave a F about commenting on anything about that man? Now all of a sudden you got the comment for every effing thing he do because you pressed, B. Just like you was saying, I F to get where I'm at. B, I work my butt off to get everything I got. You upset over a child's birthday party, something involving kids. Like, B, you pathetic. Mind you, I got signed in January 2017, so please tell me why out of your mouth you'll twist your lips and fingers to put D words inside of me that I never even dealt with. Going on as you go. I'm delusional, B. You constantly got my name in your mouth and made up a whole beef over a kid's birthday party, and now that I address you, I'm a delusional weirdo. What the F is a Pyru handshake? B, you did not piece me. I don't even piece bloods. I only piece brims, B. That stuff don't scare me. How you making scenarios in your head just like you making lies about my P? You need professional help. And again, that was the part where I was talking about. I hope that Cardi B grows up. She like, I don't piece bloods, I only piece brims and all this stuff. Girl, you got 3 kids. Girl, get grow up. Okay. Um, then both them N words hated me, so they have Cat come bring you the award out to the love and hip hop stuff. If you was never rude and nasty, when a B knows the whole time coming of you, I wouldn't have an issue. I'm not a hater girl. I'm girl code for real before the city girls stole my stuff. So now she's claiming the city girl stole her stuff. She's claiming that she would have been the one bringing out an award to Cardi B if everybody wasn't hating on her. Hazel's so desperate for attention. She's got issues. You did copy what I did, okay? And then we go into that. Okay, so when Rose Burgundy goes on live and says you was sitting a few rows in front of Remy, was behind you, was okay. When Rose Burgundy goes on live and says you was sitting a few rows in front. Remy was behind you with Pap. Charlemagne on the side. Rose did after Kaiser was walking you back from the pre-show performance. Okay, what girl? What are you talking about? Yeah. Anyway, so she's going on to say some other stuff. Um, I don't know. This is all stupid stuff. And this is what I'm talking about. This is just all dumb stuff. Hazel E just needs attention. And so she decided to post this stuff. Let me get back to Cardi B and Offset's picture right quick. All right, Cardi B, stepmother of the year, soon to be stepmother of a few years, going to be paying, uh, according to Offset, some spousal support because, baby, he is asking for it. I believe 100% that Offset has been talking to Hazel E behind the scenes. I think that he's been talking to anybody that reaches out to him and talks bad about Cardi B. He's been reaching out to them, all kind of bloggers, anybody that can bring any kind of negative attention to Cardi B. And I think that's why Hazel E posted those things on top of her just wanting the attention. Cardi B got in over her head. I don't know what made her think Kiari Cephas, the man that makes broken homes, that lays down with any woman that he gets with, that looks half-assedly fair-skinned with good hair, what made her think that this man was going to love her and that it was going to be a lifetime thing. Now, for a little while, I thought, okay, they might make it. They might make it. But then when he cheated on her at the very beginning of their relationship and had to get on stage and apologize in front of the world. Now, mind you, that was a grand gesture and it was beautiful. But when he did that, it said everything in the world that it needed to say, that he's going to do what he's going to do behind your back and then in your face. He's going to be the sweet guy that apologizes, that does this and does that. Cardi B has been throwing subtle shades, subtle hints that he doesn't really even have it like that downstairs. He don't have Big D energy. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to his lower regions, she's been saying that she's been getting D'd down by Stefan Diggs, and she want to make sure that she put that out there for us so that we can know that she is being satisfied by her man Stefan Diggs. Ultimately, though, these two are not divorced. What she's doing is committing adultery, and what he's doing is committing adultery as well. They are not divorced. I don't blame Stefan Diggs or the young woman that was seen in Cardi B's Atlanta mansion because they are bystanders in Cardi B and Offset's mess. Okay, these two need to get it together. Not just Offset, not just Cardi, but both of them are a hot mess, hot jalapeno